We're going live. We're going live. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? We are about to celebrate. I am very cheery today. I'm sorry. I am not sorry. I'm very cheery today. Yes, the solstice is coming. Call me a sentimental if you will. But winter solstice, Yule, Christmas, um, whatever your tradition called this winter solstice celebration is one of my favorite. And for a lot of reasons, this year is taking a very special meaning. Cheers. Good morning. Mm. Hi, honey. My husband is watching. Um, Thank you for being my number one fan, honey, and my number one supporter of everything. I love you with all my heart. Anyway, I was telling you, um, I'm a sentimental. I love Yule. I love Christmas. Of course, remember when I was younger and with family and all that. But as you grow old, I guess you make your own traditions and you um, start celebrating on your own way. So I like to celebrate Yule and give a gift to my grandson. And it's just a very happy time. So I'm very cheery, of course, because Yule is coming, or the winter solstice, whatever you call it. And also, of course, Christmas. And for those who celebrate Christmas, it is the most beautiful time of the year. And I'm also happy because I'm taking a little break. This weekend, though, I will be working. So this Friday, I will be at La Catrina from 1 to 7, from 12 to 7, I'm sorry. Friday will be at La Catrina from 12 to 7. And Saturday, I will be at the Grateful Threads Resale Emporium from 7 p.m. to 11. And there we're going to have a little winter ceremony celebration. And of course, we're also going to have tarot readings and all the good stuff that they have there at the Resale Emporium. And then I'm taking a little break and I'm coming back to work on the 27th. Very special video on the 27th. There will be no live, no coffee breaks until the 27th. The 27th, I will only be talking about New Year's traditions. So if you want to join us, don't miss it. On the 27th, I will be talking about New Year's traditions, celebrations. And then from there, we take another big break until 3, 4, 5, 6, until the 7th of January, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, for today's video, we have tarot. I'm using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And I am also using an oracle, the Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. You know, is my favorite because I don't have to put on my glasses. So, without further ado, let us pull our cards for today. May the divine God, goddess, or source, or universe, or whatever you call that force, may they give us the wisdom and the insight to pull a beautiful message for today, for solstice. I have 3 cards. Let's see what they say. Okay. This sounds very directly about family and relationships. I have to quote Bill Maher again because he could be a fat phobic ass, but sometimes he says things that are really interesting. And he said, when you go home this holidays, and he was talking about Thanksgiving, don't talk about politics with your family. Don't be that person that starts trying to educate your family because they are not going to change their mind. So the cards that we have today is the Six of Cups reverse, the Ten of Cups reverse, and the Fool reverse. All three cards are reversed, and all three cards are talking about the exact same thing. Don't start arguments, don't start that difficult conversation. Don't be the person that is trying to push other people to change their mind. In my opinion, if people want to educate themselves and if people wanted to change their mind and be more inclusive, nurturing, loving, and caring, they will be so without you having to try to squeeze their hand and change their mind. So the message is basically don't do anything foolish, don't do anything crazy, don't start any conversations that are going to bring arguments, because the next card is the Six of Cups reverse, and it's basically the loss of innocence. And you know, sometimes this one in particular talks about family, siblings, so don't start anything. And then the last one, the Ten of Cups, is also reversed, and this one is also about harmony, family, and home. So in order to keep the harmony at home in this time of holidays, yes, I'm giving you that advice. Don't start the conversation. Don't try to talk about the drunk uncle or the abusive family member or how they are misogynistic or homophobic or transphobic or whatever. Don't. You are not going to change other people's minds, and it's better that you educate them with your example and your behavior. And I hope I'm not projecting, but that's what came out on the cards, so don't do it. Let's go to other things. Hopefully brighter and better messages. Hi, Carlos. How are you, honey? Good to see you here. Big hugs and love to you and your family. And let's see what the Oracle says. So I have the Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, the Oracle. I love it because I love the Four Agreements, and I also love that I don't have to wear my glasses to read this guy. So deep breath. And I'm already, I was told, grab two, grab two. So I grabbed two. And the two messages that we have in this Oracle, they all come from the same agreement, that is, don't make assumptions. So the first one says, relinquish the need to change others. Didn't I just tell you that? Relinquish the need to change others. Real love is accepting other people the way they are without trying to change them. If we try to change them, this means that we don't really like them. It is easier to find someone who is already the way you want him or her to be, instead of trying to change that person. I am amazed because that's exactly what came out on the tarot. Okay, real love is accepting other people the way they are without trying to change them. If we try to change them, this means that we don't really like them. It is easier to find someone who is already the way you want that person to be, instead of trying to change that person. The other message is be yourself around others. I can only laugh because it's the exact same messages that we have on the tarot. And if you are amazed that the tarot and the oracles are saying the same, and for you it's like, oh my gosh, she's pulling the tarot, she's pulling the oracles, and they say the exact same thing. If you are surprised, I laugh because after 20 years of doing this, after 30 years of doing this, I still laugh. I still find it amazing and, you know, incredible that the cards, the oracles, and the messages are that fitting with each other. It's just fantastic. So, the message says, be yourself around others. The biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us blame us as we do ourselves. Wow. That was a slap in the face by the goddess. Thank you. The biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. So be yourself around others and relinquish the need to change others. And as the tarot say, don't start any difficult conversations. Don't try to change people around your family. And more importantly, may you all have a blessed holy days. Whether you celebrate the solstice, or you celebrate Christmas, or you celebrate Yule, or you celebrate just winter, whatever you celebrate, may you have a blessed time with your family. And I'll see you back on the 27th with a special coffee break, talking about superstitions and traditions for the new year. And we'll see you back on January 7th, regular coffee break. Blessed be everyone. Blessings, blessings, good fortune, and never forget that you are loved. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube.